like Diddy.
And then he dissed Puff Daddy.
Any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing, come to Death Row.
You may think Suge Knight only has hate for Diddy, but you'd be wrong. He's actually been trying to partner with Diddy ever since he realized he's in trouble too. Recently, an FBI agent revealed a new chapter in the Diddy saga that changes everything.
Bad Boy Entertainment. I named it Bad Boy because I wanted to go against the grain. Anytime you go against the grain, they consider you like kind of bad. Nothing negative, nothing like hardcore. Just, I didn't want to be regular. I didn't want to just make records. I didn't want to just make money. I wanted to make history. And that's all it's ever been about for me, making history. And making music that's timeless. Music that's going to be around when I'm not here, when my kids ain't here. Music that is that good. And having artists and videos and things that, you know, really affect a way of life in a positive way. Affect style, fashion, music. Bad Boy.
To give a bit of background, Diddy launched Bad Boy Entertainment on the East Coast as a response to Suge Knight and Dr. Dre's Death Row Records on the West Coast. Diddy had plenty of talent at Bad Boy, but he wanted more. So being the ambitious guy he is, he started poaching Suge's top talent. This included trying to set up a meeting with Suge's biggest moneymaker, Tupac. At the time, Tupac was already one of the most iconic names in hip-hop. Diddy desperately wanted him on his team, but when he couldn't get him, he began doing everything he could to ruin Suge's career.
Mr. President, Mr. Shapiro, and Mr. President for the defense, and Ms. Mars for the People's Minister for arraignment, didn't hold for holding independent to answer. The rationale would apply more strong to that.
Is Marion Hugh Knight your true name, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
You're charged in information TA 136401, count 1, murder, count 2, attempted murder, count 3, felony hit and run. Various enhancements are alleged. At this time, Mr. Questioner, wait further reading information from Statement of Rights.
Yes, sir.
To all charges, sir, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
You deny all the enhancements.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And I did forget about that. I apologize.
And as to your first aspect, I decline your invitation to reduce bail. And I did cite in Foster and Mendoza.
Again, thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. I think we're going to have very good luck. I think hopefully next week after Floyd Mayweather wins again, I think he's going to come right into the rescue. He does a lot of really good things, and him and Suge are very close friends and have known each other for a while. Obviously, he's been busy. They've both been busy, but I think we will be able to make bail.
I'm just happy that the case is moving forward. Our focus is justice for our father. And actually tonight we are having a candlelight visual taking place on 142nd and Central. And we invite everybody to definitely come out. The focus is definitely the victim, which is my father. And we just want justice for him, and we want peace as the trial moves forward.
But Suge wasn't one to back down. The record producer had once been part of Dr. Dre's entourage as his bodyguard, but he always had strong ties to the Crips, a notorious criminal organization. Suge used those connections to help Dre break free from his contract with Ruthless Records in the 1990s that he couldn't finish, but he wasn't as harmless as people believed. While Suge openly flaunted his criminal connections, Diddy was more discreet. If he had no gang ties, how did he single-handedly bring down Death Row Records? There's long been speculation that Diddy had some involvement in Tupac's murder. With Keef D's trial underway, we may finally get some answers.
I say, until it comes out in pictures or videos. It had Suge Knight next to Misa. Suge had the baby Misa had Justin in her arms, and Suge Knight was just like holding Misa, I think like this, holding Misa. It was a friendly picture. But on the bottom capture of it, it said, what the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will. Yo, Wolf showed that to Puff. You could see veins coming through his forehead, through his neck and everything. He blew a stat. It was crazy. So Misha was everything but a child of God. But you got to realize, Puff wasn't giving her the money that she needed to take care of Justin properly and her for her living and whatever. So now, years later, fast forward, we see Suge with the same thing he had on in that magazine on the floor. Somebody released some pictures of him and Justin. He playing with Justin on the floor like he Papa Suge. Yeah, but he wasn't going to put his hand on Misha. Nah, he wasn't going to do that because Misha would have definitely, she would have definitely at that time had him dealt with.
Now, Hefty has even promised to reveal more about Diddy's connection with Suge and how the two secretly collaborated. More importantly, with Diddy now facing criminal charges, he's reportedly getting closer to exposing the truth.
That he know something may be wrong, or they may have something on him. Because they took things out of there. We may not have seen what they took, but they had bags and boxes of stuff that they took out of there. So he knows, he's getting a play-by-play of what's going on. And even back then, doing that City College, when he was fired from Uptown Records, he was making statements about doing himself. He had that same look in his face.
Yeah, he looked worried.
Now that Diddy knows he'll need protection in prison, who better to provide it than the Crips? Suge, aware of Diddy's desperation, has offered assurance in a statement from prison.
Everybody been talking about the Puffy situation. First, I'd like to pray for his family. His daughters and his sons, his kids, basically. That's never a good sign for nobody to cheer about when it comes to kids or young men being handcuffed. It's a bad day for hip-hop, for the culture, for black people. Because when one looks bad, we all look bad. Because that's definitely not nothing to cheer about. But I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys participating in. So, they're going to get you if they can. It's a little crazy how Puffy get booted out the alcohol business and Jimmy Iovine steps in with Andre and Snoopy promoting it. It's never a good look when it comes to culture of hip-hop and for our community, our people. I turn myself in. Sometimes you gotta face the music. That's most of the time. Puffy, I'm gonna give you some real advice. 2 quick things. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up pissing or squatting, sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one, because if you're squatting and pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out.
Was this a friendly offer, or do you think there's something more sinister behind it?